Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is a brand new Spider-Man TAS review and I hope you enjoy. Venom was only in 3 episodes from Spider-Man the Animated Series, and episode 37 was the episode where he returned from the alien costume saga, and Carnage's debut in animation. This episode actually starts with introducing us to Cletus Cassidy, serial killer who has the cops need help from Spider-Man to stop. Two people are on a date and looking up at the stars, then a meteor crashes close to them in the park. They go to look at it and the symbiote goo comes out and starts attaching itself to both of them. Spider-Man, while web swinging, runs into Madam Web, who tells him to keep his friends close and his enemies closer, then leaves, leaving Spider-Man questioning what's coming next. Venom changed here from his last appearance, just like the comics. Originally, he just hated Spider-Man, no real character depth, but now he wants to do real good, without having to kill Spider-Man all the time. But now Venom Eddie Brock doesn't have the symbiote on him, he is in jail going to therapy, talking about the time he had the symbiote. Later, Baron Mordo from episode 28 contacts Eddie Brock and gives him the chance to bond with the symbiote again to get his revenge on Spider-Man, but first they will have to do something for his master Dormammu. Eddie agrees, and one of the couple who got infected with the symbiote goo goes to Brock's cell and the symbiote jumps on him, rebirthing Venom. Venom arrives at one of Tony Stark's shows to announce, which is what Dormammu wants to use for an escape. Peter Parker is there on a trip and turns into Spider-Man to fight him for the second time. Venom was one of the toughest enemies, and now he's back, stronger than last time. But soon, the superhero War Machine shows up, blasting Venom and freeing Spider-Man. The two seem to be a match for Venom. Dormammu there tells Mordo about another symbiote. Surprisingly, the symbiote has reproduced and is still out there. This symbiote to beat Spider-Man and War Machine must be bonded to a host more unstable than Brock. That person is Cletus Cassidy. He fastly accepts the symbiote to bond with him and they become Carnage. And at the end, Carnage saves Venom, knocks down Spider-Man and War Machine, and is about to decapitate the webhead. The first thing to say is that this version was on Fox Kids, which had huge censors, no guns, almost no punching, and no killing. Like Morbius sucked plasma instead of blood, the Punisher shot lasers, and for Cletus Cassidy, they couldn't say murder or kill. But personally, this is the best media design of Carnage outside the comics in my opinion. The game Shattered Dimensions Carnage comes close, but this is great. The thick black lines and the red tentacles around his body. This episode was mostly about Venom. It showed us more important scenes with Venom than Spider-Man, but the interaction I had at the end with the webhead was just while fighting. In the next episode, it gets much better. During the fight, when the therapist has a crush on gets knocked down, he stops everything to make sure she's okay. Definitely something Venom from episode 9 wouldn't do for anybody. It was also cool to have War Machine show up in this episode. We see him as Rudy Jones, but it's never specified him being War Machine, and this is Spider-Man's first time meeting him. The hate Venom has for Spider-Man is here 100%. So much, Venom acts silly in some moments, like when he jumps up and down repeatedly trying to reach Spider-Man instead of shooting a web or crawling up the wall. He's stronger than ever here, but monologues so much he gets tricked and surprise attacked many times. Venom and Carnage's design and their differences are shown here, not just physically, but the fact that Eddie Brock is a lot more normal than Cletus Cassidy ever will be. I love Carnage's first moments here when he breaks out of jail and beats up the 3 guards effortlessly. I get this episode a 9 out of 10. I wish that these symbiotes were more focused on in the episode, and it had nothing to do with Dormammu or Baron Mordo. The symbiotes in their history can stand out by themselves, but no, they don't do that here. The side characters like Deborah Whitman and Kurt Connors were perfectly used, but that's just my thoughts. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.